Hi there and welcome. This is English with Sam, the place we can learn and practice our English together. Today, we're going to take a look at how to change the active voice to be passive voice. Have you ever heard about passive voice before? If you didn't, in this video, that's for you. But make sure that you check it out on the top of in this video. I'll put the link on the description on there. In those videos, I have been explaining clearly in any tenses, the present and the past and the future. Make sure that you don't miss it. Alright. Now, let's begin. The first one here, I'll give you an example. Please take a look. Change the active to passive voice. Example. The teacher is explaining the lesson. The lesson is being explained by the teacher. In this one, when we change to the passive, we always keep this object of the active to be used as the subject of the passive. Let's in here. We use the lesson. And remember to one thing. Any tenses become too continuous. When we change to the passive, we use being. Alright. And in this one, we change the word explaining to be explained, to be the voice 3, past participle. Alright. So in this sentence, it will be like this. The lessons is being explained by the teacher. Alright. Good, you got that? So, let's move on to the first one, and we'll take a look together. Sai Songkham will invite Po Wong to the party. The party will be invited Po Wong by Sai Songkham. In this one, it's a future tense, right? Yeah, will invite. That's right. And when we change, we need be, and we change the word invite to be invited. That's right. As you can see. So let's keep moving to the second one. Song Pawan is preparing the report. Could you guess the passive one if we like? Well, the passive one, we use keep the object. The report is, the first one here is a present continuous, right? It's preparing. So we use being after the word is, and we change the word preparing to be prepared. That's right. By Song Pawan. You're right. Alright, and let's talk about the third one. Waitresses and waiters serve the customers. Could you guess that one? Alright, the first one here is a simple, right? So when we change, we always need what? Always need what? Word to be. And use object, the customers are served by waitresses and waiters. That's right. So number 4. Hong Kong has suggested a new idea. Could you guess that one? You have to notice a little bit about the tense. Because the tense helps us to know how to change correctly. That's what. Alright. And in this one, we use the object of the after one. A new idea. Have been, right? Suggested by Hong Kong. Why is that? Because in this one, it's a present perfect, right? Have suggested. So when we change to any tenses of the perfect, we need been. Alright, keep that in mind. Alright, and let's talk about number 5. 2 horses was pulling the farmer's wagon. Could you get that? Yeah, that will do a little bit interesting. But don't be confused about that. Let's look at the object, the farmer wagon. We use the farmer wagon as the subject, and after that, we add the word, and in this one it's a past continuous, right? That's right. We use being, and we change the words of pulling to be pulled by 2 horses. Alright, and the sentence will be like this. The farmer's wagon was being pulled by 2 horses. Alright. Alright, and let's look at number 6. Simon had returned the books to the library. The library had been returned the book by Simon. In this one, it's a past perfect, right? And we don't need to change anything much. In this, we just add been after the word had, because it's a past perfect, right? Like I have to you guys. Any perfect we need been, right? Present perfect, past perfect, or even future perfect. Been after the words have or had. You're right. Alright, and let's look at number 7. By this time tomorrow, the president will have made the announcement. Could you guess in this one? In this one, it's quite confused, right? Because we had the and was on tense by tomorrow. But don't be confused about that. The way you should focus is the object. Use the object first, and after that, verb. In this one, please look at. We use the announcement. It's the object, right? Announcement. And will have, in this one, what is the active tense? The active tense is future perfect, right? Will had met, right? So when we change, we need been again after the word had. The announcement will have been met by president, or you can add by in this time tomorrow at the end. That's okay. Or you didn't add, both of them are okay. All right. And please look at the last one, number 8. I didn't write that notebook. Super Pons wrote it. In this one, there are 2 sentences, right? And how this is changed in this one? Change the first sentence first, and the second after. Like this. But when we change to the past, we also need verb to be. But what to be in the past in here? In the past tense, we also need what to be in the past. Please look at. The textbook wasn't written by me. Alright? Why is that? Because if you see here, it's a past tense, right? Didn't. So we change the words to be wasn't. It isn't to be wasn't. That's why. And the second one, it was written by Superpon. That's right. Alright. Finally, I would say thanks so much for following me at the end. Thanks so much. I really do appreciate that. And I hope I'll see you the next video soon. Bye for now.